Hey everybody, you're watching Newsmakers who influence the world. I'm here with Amin, the CEO of Vivandiae Hair Spa located in Dubai and in LA. I'd like to talk to you, Amin, about you as an entrepreneur. How did you start Vivandiae Hair Spa?
Well, I started this business because I lost my own hair. And I'm a very image conscious person, I still am. And I was searching around the globe to find a solution that how I can get my hair back. And when I found it, I decided to come back to Dubai and share this with the people of the Middle East, because I knew that such a concept and such a technology, to an extent that we are presenting into the market, did not exist.
So can you tell me, just enlighten me a little bit on what is hair loss? How does it happen?
Well, all of us, from the moment we are born, we are aging, and anti-aging starts with hair loss. Everyone, I would say, during our age, when we get to about 20, 25 or so, we start losing our hair. Whether we are male or female, everyone, facing this problem. Yeah. There are about maybe 40 million people losing their hair right in the Middle East at the moment. Believe it or not, that's a huge number if you look at it.
Yeah.
Now, what we do at the moment is that we provide full service to the hair loss problem. We have all kind of solutions. Hair loss normally start with a lot of issues.
Yeah.
For male
Stress?
and female is different. Okay. Yes, stress is always there for both. Yeah. But for male, 95% of hair loss in male is due to androgenic alopecia or male pattern baldness, which is a genetic thing. There's a hormone in our body called testosterone, which is genetically being transferred to our body from our parents, could be mother's side or father's side.
I need to ask you, is this just a misconception that you will go bald? If your mother's father is bald, that means you will go bald.
Well, it's not a misconception. I would say it's the truth.
Okay. All right.
It is actually the truth. There is a very good chance, and that's what I said, 95% of hair losses, especially in men, is due to genetics. Okay? But before, maybe people were under the impression that there is no solution to this. Fortunately, now these days with the new technology, there is solution, and there are ways that you can prevent this from happening.
So tell us a little bit about this. I was seeing looking at your before and after photos, and I mean, these people are completely bald, and now they have a head of hair. So I mean, how does it work?
Well, first of all, our advice to people who are suffering of hair loss is to do something when it's too late, when it's not too late, in the early stages. One thing, believe it or not, 80% of our clients are female. Why? For one simple reason. Because for female, when they feel they are losing their hair, they immediately take action, because hair is very important part of their look. Right. For men, they normally leave it until the later stage and all that, and then they come to us when sometimes it's too late. Okay. When it's too late, still we have a solution for that.
For sure.
But I would say prevention is always cheaper and easier than cure. So we have different solutions. We have solutions like the laser therapy, like many other treatments for the people who are suffering of the hair loss in the early stage. Now, the question that you asked me about the people who are bald, when they are bald and they're coming to us due to many reasons, it could be alopecia totalis, it could be alopecia areata, it could be genetic hair loss for men, then what we do for them, we call it the non-surgical hair replacement. Okay. Now, the way the non-surgical, because there is a lot of misconception between surgical and non-surgical. Okay. Surgical is where they take hair from a donor area from your own head and they transplant it over the bald area.
Interesting.
It's a very interesting issue, but it doesn't give you normally the density that you require.
Right,
okay.
Right.
Now, when the person doesn't have a good donor area, because normally human head normally average has about 100,000 graft of hair.
Okay.
About 50-60% of that is on the back and the side, and the rest is on the middle. So normally the hair transplant, you can maximum a doctor can do in about 3,000-4,000 of graft, which gives you about 6,000 to 8,000 hair. Okay. It doesn't give you that full density unless you go for a lot of surgery, which is painful both to you and your pocket as well.
Yes.
Now, the non-surgical hair replacement is where the person comes, we make a mold or template, we measure the area of which is now no hair.
Right.
So we take sample of their hair, and we take, 100% identical hair, human hair, to their own hair in terms of texture, color, thickness, gray hair.
Wow.
Then we create a front line. They can even bring a photo of themselves when they had hair.
Yeah.
We create the front line based on their social life and their features, everything. Then hair is transplanted into a second layer of skin, strand by strand, in a way like the hair is growing from your own scalp.
Right.
Then we use special medical grade polyfuses to make the fusion or integration between this system and your scalp. The moment we do that, we cut and style your hair. You walk out of there exactly like the hair is growing from your own scalp. You can go take shower, go swimming, do whatever you like.
That's amazing.
And nobody, we guarantee that nobody can see that this hair is not growing from your own scalp.
Sounds like a miracle. Sounds like a miracle. Amin, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
Vivandiae Hair Spa located here in Dubai and in LA, correct?
That's right.
All right. You're watching NewzMakerz, who influence the world.